How should NATO respond if China finances and militarily gives aid to Russia, plus Total Energies is still operating in Russia? What is your message to them? Should they stop?
Alors, je vais vous dire comment je vois les choses.
Let me tell you how I see things.
Moi, je suis un esprit basique.
I'm quite
Et donc,
down to earth.
Nous sommes, si j'ai bien compris les choses, dans une
And so,
organisation
if I'm not mistaken,
de l'Atlantique Nord.
we are in an organization which is focusing on the North Atlantic region. And with my down-to-earth approach, I don't see China being part of that geographic realm. So I don't think that China is a NATO matter. It is part of the P5, so is France. We are part of the Security Council. It is a strategic matter for the US, for France, for the EU, yes, that's true. But I think that NATO has just undergone a big shock. I mean, not too long ago, I was talking about being brain dead. Well, now there's this shock therapy, and we see that there is a new situation with the launch of a war by Russia, not against one of our members, but against one of our neighbors. And so I would focus on the map I was showing you. Let's focus on that. There's already quite a lot to do, and let us be credible on that matter. Now, turning to China, what I've always said is that we know that there are differences. We know that there are areas where we can cooperate, and we know that there are areas where we are rivals. Now, I don't think that focusing on worst-case scenarios where we try to intimidate, where leaders try to intimidate others through press conferences is a very effective way to operate. I focus on being effective. I had a discussion with Xi Jinping just 10 days ago. I will be talking to him as often as necessary in the context of this crisis. And I had somebody who shared our concerns, who disapproves of this war. Now, I read and hear what China is saying, including when there's criticism against it. And China is always defending the sovereignty of people, their right to deciding on their future, and how important all of these concepts are. So it makes perfect sense that China would not be in a position to support Russia as it attacks a neighbor and undermines its territorial sovereignty. And I know that we can count on President Xi Jinping and count on him being consistent here. And then when we had a discussion with Chancellor Scholz, Xi Jinping supported us when we said that we wanted to ask for a ceasefire. So I think that there is a form of coherence there. And I believe that China, as a member of the UN Security Council and as a major power, has no choice but to be a power that is going to bring about moderation and mediation. And so it will help us in terms of getting Russia to stop doing this war. It is in its interest to see to it that nuclear powers, all of them, return to reason and visibility. I know that that's something which is important for China in the context of international relations. So I'll continue to talk to President Xi Jinping in this spirit. I want to believe that China will be consistent in terms of its vision and its understanding of territorial sovereignty, so it will try to put an end to the war. And it is my belief that China will not contribute to any form of escalation.